I'd like to welcome aboard our newest member of the Humberflube family.
Hero.
Mr. Humberflube, I wanted to thank you.
Fired.
I beg your pardon?
Fired.
But I...
What's up, everybody? This is my name is Atro Black. Welcome back to Atro Black Experience right here on PW Hustle Zone and also on the PWC Network. And today I want to give you my thoughts on the latest group of talent that got cut from the WWE this past Thursday. And I meant to do this earlier, like a couple days ago when it happened, but I've just been busy doing my own thing, getting it together before I head on the road for Westgate weekend. This Thanksgiving weekend coming up. So I've just been getting myself together and get sit done before I head to North Carolina. But I haven't had time to give you my thoughts on the latest releases until today. So you remember the intro I put on there on 2 weeks ago when I talk about the last group of people that got cut, like Killer Cross, Keith Lee, Mia Yim, Scarlett, Ty Rockery. The intro I used in that video was the people from Deadlock saying fuck the WWE. And today, with no intro needed, I'm telling you guys once again, fuck the WWE. Because these guys think that they don't know what the hell is going on with them. With all the people that been getting cut from last year to this year, who to say that this company is trying to sell the company to another buyer? But anyway, let's give you my thoughts on these cuts. Start off with Jack Riker. Fuck you, racist bastard. Shouldn't have got cut a long time ago. You racist bitch. Anyway, let's get to the real talent that got cut for this past Thursday. Start off with Drake Maverick, aka Washed Spud. Now, last year he got cut during the huge amount of people that got released during the pandemic, and while he was in the tournament to crown a new cruiserweight champion, so he finished up his days in the NXT in that tournament, but he did so well they got a brand new contract with NXT. He was in NXT for a little bit and he went back to the main roster and chased the 24/7 championship, and all of a sudden he gets cut again. Now he was gonna do the whole stick that he did last year, we're talking to the camera and crying, but he literally just like say fuck it and say there's more opportunities out there. There's people that will hire you, what like that, and he just ended up just doing this just pretty well put together video, well edited video, right after he got cut. Now, Jogger pointed this out on Twitter, and I believe he pointed this out during the blow off with Jimmy T. He literally posted that video right after he got cut, after the news he got cut, him getting cut. So someone tell me he made that video a while ago, because he couldn't just make that video in less than 30 minutes. News after him being released being broken. So someone tell me these people know that their time is up, and they make these free agent videos right after they get cut. So someone tell me he already knew he was leaving, he was going to get fired, and he made that video ahead of time and posted as soon as he heard the news of him getting cut. So maybe they know what the deal is over there, and they prepare themselves. But that's my thought, my theory. That's Jargo's theory, and I don't blame him for thinking. I don't blame him for thinking like that on social media. But I digress. Next up is Saint Thorn, aka Slapnuts from Retribution. Yeah, he had no chance after the whole breakup with Retribution. He was known as the him and tag team partner Mikey Nichols were known as TM61. Also, before they went to WWE, they were known as the Mighty O'Neil alongside John Walk, who was also formerly known as Bronson Reed. So who knows? They might bring back the Mighty O'Neil, and if that's the case, then I wouldn't mind seeing that in freaking New Japan America or on Impact. Either way, I think San Antonio will be just fine if he does decide to reunite with John Walk and Mikey Nichols. Next up is Tegan Nox, aka Nixon Newell. I been a fan of Nixon Newell ever since I saw her on WCW before they went from being Defiant to Defunct. But she was their first WCW Women's Champion, if I'm not mistaken. She had pretty damn good matches against Brie Priestley and Kimberly. And when she says she has to sign as Wizard, she means it, because she had one of the meanest signing wizards in wrestling, in my opinion. But once she signed to WWE, her luck just went downhill from there, because she suffered from 3 ACL tears, 2 of them was on the same knee. And she really didn't have a chance to do anything on NXT and on the main roster. With the exception of her having a feud with Dakota Kai that led to her having a street fight at NXT TakeOver Portland. But as far as her accomplishments, not really much going on her accomplishments. She was poised to being the Women's Tag Team Champions alongside Sadie Blackheart when they defeated Tamina and Natalya when they were Women's Tag Team Champions 3 times, and a couple of times when they had singles matches, but they never happened, because before they got a chance to challenge for Women's Championships, Tag Team Championships, Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross won the titles. So they ended up just saying fuck you to Tegan and Sashi, and both of them got drafted to separate brands, and Tegan Nox didn't even have a chance to showcase her skills on Monday Night Raw until she got released. And bear with me, correct me if I'm wrong, but before she even went to WWE at wrestling in the Indies at Nixon Newell, wrestling for Progress, WCW, Stardom, I believe, she didn't get injured like she was in WWE. I didn't hear about her being injury prone in the Indies. Much I heard about her being injury prone in WWE. So like, this whole narrative of the WWE, when you get signed to WWE, you gotta learn the WWE style. What is the WWE style? Not doing cool moves, trying to improvise to do moves that are safe to not only for you, but for the people that you're facing. If that's the case, then maybe you should have her wrestle her own style to avoid her getting her knee torn apart 3 times. Like, that's ridiculous. I hope Nixon Newell finds work. I hope she go to AEW alongside Ember Moon and Ty Valkyrie. Just like I said on the Bull Off in the live chat yesterday, they need to go there to improve their AEW women's division. Because if you have those 2 or 3 of those women on the roster, that would be, you know what to do with them. That would be a great addition to your roster, your division, and you'll be known as one of the best women's divisions out there, behind Impact Wrestling. If you sign women like Tegan Nixon Newell, Ty Valkyrie, and Ember Moon, aka Athena, along with already having Thunder Rosa, Corey Cedar, Serena Deeb, Ruby Soho, Jimmy Hare already on your roster, that's big. And if you book them the right way, then you will be known as one of the best women's divisions in the world, alongside right behind Impact's Knockouts. So I'm just saying, sign those 3 women, or 2 out of 3, then you're on your way having a great women's division. But Speaking of someone that should have been signed at AEW a long time ago, John Morrison, aka Johnny Gamer Jones. We try to call him Johnny Gimmick Jones because this guy has been going through many gimmick names for the last 5-6 years. You know, like Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact, Johnny Nitro, John Hennigan was his actual real name. At one point, he was known as Johnny Penis during a show for WrestleMania weekend for a guy who said not be named. But the only hint I would give you is that he liked to flip people with his dick. Anyway, John Morrison, John Hennigan, Johnny Mundo, call whatever you want. This guy should have been the AEW a long time ago instead of we signed him with WWE because as soon as he get back to WWE, his second one WWE, he went straight to the tag team division with the Miz. And for one, it didn't help him have his signing getting announced by Lion Satin on WWE Backstage. Anyone remember that show? Yeah, me either. But him being announced, having his signing announced on that show, just kill all the momentum, kill the surprise of him coming back to WWE. Especially if you have fans wanting to be the guy that they saw on Impact and on Liz Underground and Triple A and Indies in general. But it wasn't meant to be. Because he went back to being a tag team wrestler, being tag team champions with The Miz, doing stupid skits and stupid songs. The hey hey ho ho movement went around for like 5 seconds. But this guy should have been a mid-card champion, like U.S. champion, IG champion. Hell, he could have challenged for the U.S. champion a couple times. They really had that much faith in him. But turned out they didn't have any faith in him at all. He was known as a tag team wrestler in the combat. They basically treat him as a joke, having him go out there and call himself America Moist Wanted, Moist TV, walking around with dripsticks. Like, what the? I mean, I give credit to John Morrison trying to make it work, but it was not working out at all. And I hope he does go back to Impact, or either go back to Impact or go to AEW, and he's a star. Like, yeah, he might go straight to the TNT Championship division, but it's better than him going out the 24/7 Championship. Like, come on now. But him and AEW will be a pretty good addition. He'll be known as Johnny Dynamite, Johnny Rampage, Johnny Elite, whatever the hell. But him AEW will be a good fit, in my opinion. But I say the best for last, or the worst for last, as Sid Row has been cut. All 4 of them. You got B-Fab that got cut 2 weeks ago. I talk about that in the last video I made. But all 3 members, the rest of the 3 members of the Hit Row have been cut. Santino Adonis, fired. Shane Strickland, fired. And that fat bastard, Top Dollar, the fuck out of here. And I mean, first of all, Santino Adonis, the guy that had the business name, he wasn't going anywhere at all. He was known as a jobber of 205 Live on NXT, and when he was in Hit Row, he was not doing a damn thing. He was there just to be stupid and having shitty ass hairstyles and being just a shitty ass hype man. Like, where Leo was, you would need him. But you had freaking Shane Strickland. Shane Strickland, he'll be fine. Shane Strickland will be just fine if you're not hanging out with those losers. He going to Impact Wrestling and making that exhibition worth watching. Like it's already worth watching. Like 3 people are watching it right now, but you have Shane Strickland on that roster, going against guys like Rich Swann, Trey Miguel, Chris Bay. That would be ridiculous. It would be awesome seeing him in X Division. Sure, he can go to AEW, but I much rather have him go to Impact Wrestling because he would be a better fit there, in my opinion. But someone who's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon when it comes to wrestling is Top Dollar or Bottom Dollar if you want to be precise. This motherfucker he couldn't keep his mouth shut. And one thing I learned from Ben on Me and the Hyman Media Group is you never miss an opportunity to shut the fuck up. And this guy has missed every opportunity he could to shut the fuck up. Like he tried to diss the Young Buck for trying to up their shoe game and making a silly ass diss track on social media, and talking about how blocking people on social media for saying that Hit Row not gonna go anywhere, Hit Row gonna be buried, they gonna get raised on the main roster, and he blocked him for it because he's nothing but a bitch boy who can't admit the truth. Cause look what the fuck happened? Look what happened. He got fired. First it was BFAB, and now it's all three of you motherfuckers. They got fired. It doesn't matter how much you kiss Vince McMahon's ass. It doesn't matter if you kiss both cheeks or you have your lips all in his asshole, sucking the shit out of his ass. That didn't get you nowhere, and he still got fired. And rumor has it that you were an asshole backstage. You were rubbing people the wrong way, and like that ego was real sick in the head, cause you were nothing but a Vince McMahon bitch boy, a company man who tried so hard to be biggest ass kisser in the company, to the point where you were on A&E looking for WWE's biggest, rarest treasures alongside Kane, Undertaker, Booker T, Ric Flair, Mick Foley. You think you're hot shit because you're hanging out with Hall of Famers. You ain't shit. You're the sits. It's like your mic skills, the sits. Your rap skills, the sits. Wrestling ability, the sits. You fucking suck. I feel bad for Saint Strickland, but they'll hang out with your punk ass, and I feel bad for Ashanti, but at the same time, I'm not, cause he walk around with a business name. And B-Fab, she got cut a long time ago, before Hit Row was a thing. But anyway, you know what? Top Dollar, you want to talk all this shit, you want to do all of this, but not doing it, backing up in the ring. So you ain't gonna go nowhere. You go back to making city ass diss tracks and mistapes, and nobody gonna listen to it, cause you suck. I rather listen to the Acclaim rap on the AW Dark Elevation, Rampage, Dynamite. I'd rather listen to the Matchcaster rap any day of the week than listen to any diss track from Top Dollar. So, fuck you, Top Dollar. Fuck you, Jackson Riker, and fuck the WWE. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Leave it down below what your thoughts are on the latest releases, how you feel about them, where you think these stars will go, and just give me your thoughts on the entire situation. And make sure you like the video, subscribe, tap the bell on the YouTube app, don't miss any of my videos. And I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving weekend. If I don't make a video beforehand or during Thanksgiving weekend, but in the meantime, enjoy the Survivor Series if you're watching. If you're not watching, good for you. You made a great choice for not watching it. But until next time, I'm not gonna ever take a black. I'm out.